Okay, back again, video number 2, talking about what's kind of right in this poster. I'm really just going to talk about the taxes because that's the thing that people have been harping on. Oh, the number's right, 25% is right. Yes, 180% is right. But do you know why? Do you understand the tax system in Denmark? No, you don't. And this poster makes it sound like it's a burden, but it's not. Paying 25% sales tax on everything, that's like European standard. Europe charges more tax on things because they have tighter knit social safety nets. That's just the way it is. If you want to live in the US and not have anybody help you when you get down on your luck, then complain about the taxes that you pay. But Europeans understand that some people are a victim of circumstances and those people should be allowed to survive and have the opportunity to thrive. So yes, 25% sales tax on everything. Nice thing about the way they tax here is that it's in the price. When you look at something, you know how much it costs with the taxes included. And it's nice to shop for things that way. I think the US should switch their system over so that the tax is included in every price and you don't have to be surprised at the end with the bill. You feel the taxes more even though they're lower in the US because of the way that they're charged. 25% sales tax on everything. Actually, the US is an outlier when it comes to sales tax and the amount of sales tax that's applied for the Western developed world. But anyway, that's accurate. 180% tax on cars. You have to understand cars are a luxury item in Denmark. Denmark cares about the life cycle of cars, how much pollution they cause, and they charge money or charge taxes to de-incentivize people buying brand new cars. They don't charge 180% tax every single time you buy a car. It's only on a brand new, never before been driven car. So the people who buy cars, that's their choice to spend that money on the tax. But Denmark also has the infrastructure to travel around the country without using a car. You can live here and not need a car. We have lived in the middle of Jutland, the middle of nowhere in Denmark, and we have not used a car because we didn't need it. We can use bicycles, we can walk, there are trains, there are buses. These are things that don't exist in most places in the US, and so Americans cannot understand not needing a car to survive. But Danes don't need a car to survive, and so the government can apply a 180% tax, and it's not a burden on the people who buy cars, and it's not a burden on the people who can't afford cars. I'm just going to attach a YouTube video talking about Scandinavians and Danish people being the happiest people in the world. They're actually just people with realistic expectations for their lives, and they fulfill those expectations, and therefore they are happy. Happiness is relative, and this is rooted in cultural upbringing, and it has nothing to do with antidepressants or suicide or any of that. And finally, yes, the government does subsidize student learning. They offer free education in many forms to many people. You don't have to pay for the doctor or the hospital in Denmark. These things are good for humanity. These things are good for the citizenry of Denmark, and the people here are happy to pay extra taxes in order to be offered these opportunities. To frame any of this as negative or some sort of dark side of Denmark, I've seen the dark side of Denmark. This is not the dark side of Denmark. So that's me fighting deception another day. Peace be with y'all.